Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is your 2018 yearly overview reading. This is where we'll look at what 2018 has in store for your sign. This reading is similar to the 11 card personal reading I provide. The only difference is in the personal reading, I give info for you personally and answer any questions you may have in any category you're most interested in career, love, money, relationships, and so on. If you'd like a personal private reading, request one at my website at simplytarot.com. I will get back to you within 24 hours. I want to thank you to those who've already contacted me. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I also want to thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, and subscribing. With your engagement, you allow me to see that my efforts are helping and aiding you, and I appreciate that so much. All right, now here's your reading. Hello, this is a reading for Leo for the 2018 yearly overview. This is where we look at what you may encounter during the year of 2018. These three cards are your tarot cards. These three cards are the oracle cards that support each tarot card. This whole position is for the year of 2018, including the beginning, the mid, and the end of the year. Those two cards are your possible obstacles, and these two are your possible solutions or outcomes. That card up there is your guidance card for the entire year. So the first thing I see for you, Leo, is that this can be a big year about healing. This is a year about leaving things in the past that no longer serves you, and not only that, but things that were holding you back or keeping you in this bit of a funk where you just want to leave all the drama, all the negativity, and all the negative emotions that's associated with it behind. I see that in the Six of Swords. This talks about your transition from stormy waters to more clearer waters. So healing can be something that you will have to contend with throughout this year. Also, I see two cards that indicate intuition or psychic abilities, and that's the High Priestess card and the Moon card. And with the Yang card in support of the Moon card, I see that the beginning of your year can be pretty powerful in regards to listening to your intuition and tuning into the messages and the signs that you receive from your intuition. You may feel a certain connection with a higher power, a higher source, spiritual guides, angels, or even past loved ones. And the beginning of the year lets you know that most of the things that you're going through, most of the things that you're inspired to do, most of the things that you are thinking about or doing is in result to you tuning in to your intuition, to finally figuring out what it is you want in your heart, like what really lies deep within you that you want to let out and want to explore. This is the moment for you. This is where you'll tune into that because your intuition is trying to steer you on that path so you can get the most fulfillment out of this year, especially the beginning of the year. And in the mid of the year, you have the Two of Air and the Oracle card, Never Ending Story, which supports it. Now, the Two of Air talks about a sort of crossroads. It talks about a decision that you're going to have to make, or something that you're going to have to figure out which direction to go into. This can be a major life change for you because either direction can be very significant, can be something that will influence your life. And with Never Ending Story supporting that, I feel like there is a tendency to feel like whatever insecurities that have swept up, whatever lack of confidence, be it in relationships, in your job, with money, in the household, in the home, wherever this is, this has a tendency to influence your decisions. So with this in mind, you can be sure to not only let your emotions influence which path you want to take or which path you decide to go down, but you kind of tune into your gut and take that moment to know what it is you really want, what is best for you. And when it comes to leaving things behind, this is the perfect time to dig deep into your heart and to use that intuition or even your psychic abilities to figure out which path is right for you and who and what you should bring along with you on that path, or which of those things to leave behind. It's a very prominent moment for you because it is in the middle of the year, and I do see a lot in terms of healing. I see a lot that suggests that you might be in this place where you want to feel connected to others, but there may be something that's holding you back. You're probably looking for a specific type of relationship or friendship or companionship, and at times you may feel like you're not getting what you want. However, I do feel like your search will come through for you if you continue to make decisions based on your gut, based on your intuition, based on your wisdom you attain through that psychic sense. Like, you have this knowledge, you have this wisdom, you have this energy over your shoulder helping you and guiding you to stay on your path. There is a lot that you may have to contend with this year, as with any other person. There are those ups and downs, we all go through it, but in the middle of the year is this time where you're going to have to really step forward with your confidence, with your strength, and keep pushing forward for what it is you want. Because I do see, if you do this, if you get over those little humps and those obstacles on your path, you will get your goals. You will meet your goals. Towards the end of the year, you have the Seven of Air and the Oracle card, No Peace Like Home. This talks about your search for finding the four walls that surround you and the support that is needed from those four walls. This can be within the home, this can be within the work, within a community, a group, with your friends. The Seven of Air talks about you wanting to stand out, wanting to be unique, wanting to do your own thing and be different from the rest, from the group. You want to be unique, so to speak. And during this time, you may find comfort in solitude and in activities that allow you to use your solitude for your advancement. For instance, if you enjoy meditation or going on hikes or exploring or doing something where you could be alone with your thoughts and to figure out where it is you want to go, what the next steps are going to be, how to move up, how to keep growing. This seems like a perfect time for that. Towards the end of the year, I do feel like there may be some things in the home that you may have to contend with. No Peace Like Home talks about that security you feel, that growth, that abundance, that flourishing in the home life, the stability of your foundation of what you built upon. And I see that. I see that for you, especially at the end of the year. But with Seven of Air, the Never-Ending Story, Six of Swords, and then your two obstacle cards, Ace of Cups and Prince of Cups, I do feel like solitude, being alone, finding yourself, doing meditation, or things where you could go in and do that soul searching, that may be a big part of your year for you. To kind of just figure out, okay, what do I want now? You know, what do I want to accomplish? What are my goals? Where do I want to be? What does my life look like at the finish line? You know, and how do I take those steps to get there? That's what I see that's happening a lot here. With the Ace of Cups and the Prince of Cups in your possible obstacle position, it shows that your emotions and relationships may be where those hiccups lie. I do feel like for a lot of you, beginning something new in relationships, possibly in the love relationship, this may be where some of those bumps in the road are. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll never connect with someone or that you will never find what it is you're looking for. It just shows where there may be some blockages that you're going to have to knock down throughout this year. Connecting with others is definitely a big issue here. With Seven of Air, I do feel like a lot of this has to do with you wanting to be alone. A lot of you may want to be alone. You may want to work on yourself, you know? You're probably done with relationships that have hurt you, that took advantage of you or took you for granted. You know, you're done with those negative people in your life that bring you down, that hate on you, that don't allow you to be your true self. You're done with people that are two-faced, backstabbers, that are fake, have that fake exterior, have ulterior motives, like all that stuff. That's kind of what is leading you into this path of figuring out what it is you are about, you know? You're trying to figure out you. Forget trying to figure out others. Forget trying to figure out you and those other people together. It's almost like you're on this soul searching journey this year. Like, you want to be happy and you want to be the one that makes you happy. You don't want someone else to come in and bring you sunshine and rainbows. You want you to be that person, you know? And I see that for you. I see that you will get this goal, especially for those who are trying to obtain this goal. I see that. You have a lot of knowledge and wisdom on your side that you get from experience, from real life experience, from experience that you went through, that you've gone through, that you witnessed from others, learning from your mistakes, that sort of thing. You have that knowledge. And you also are lucky enough and blessed enough to have that higher knowledge too, that higher power, that sixth sense, that intuition, very heightened in this state, that helps you move along your path as well. You know who's for you, you know who's not. You can see through the BS. You could see past those masks, those, fake barriers. You could see that. And this is what's helping you determine who should be in your life and who you should let go of. And I think in the middle of the year, with Two of Air and the Never Ending Story, this may be that process for you. This may be when you're actually going through the transition of becoming who it is you really want to be and letting go of all that that's keeping you from that, you know? Also, you have the honor card as your overall guidance. It says, give credit where credit is due. This is talking about you. You need to give yourself credit for the things you've accomplished, for the things you aspired to do, that you succeeded, for all the blessings that surround you. I know at times it may seem like there isn't many blessings surrounding you, that there isn't much to be proud of, but that's all false. Don't fall into that trap, because that can be a possibility for you with the Never Ending Story, that you may have the tendency to fall into that sort of self-doubting, low confidence, low self-esteem period. But please don't fall into that, because you have a lot that is surrounding you, that is for you, that is helping you grow and flourish and blossom. You're going to be a changed person. This year looks like some major life changes are going on for you. And by the end of it, by 2019, you will become a different person, a better person, a more enhanced, evolved person. You know what I mean? And remember, throughout all this, no matter if it's good or bad, to have that respect for yourself, to know that you've been through a lot and you survived it. You are continuing along your path, the path that has been laid out for you, and you're doing the things that you want to do for yourself, for your betterment, for your growth, for your healing, for you, for your purpose. And there's nothing wrong with that. So some major life changes can be happening this year, but keep moving forward with your goals. And even if you have those hiccups or those blocks or those obstacles in the road, use that fiery, passionate energy you have as a Leo, that strength that you encompass, that you hold on to, that you hold in your heart, to bust those obstacles down, to bust those walls out of your way, to get through it, you know? I see it in you. So I want to thank you, Leo. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for sharing. Thank you for subscribing as well. I will have more of these videos for you soon, so if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. I wouldn't want you to miss anything. And once again, thank you so much. You will see me soon.